Hello there, comrade, and welcome to some Kaiserreich, where I will be uniting Yugoslavia as Serbia. Because Tito, he didn't get a chance in this reality. Weltkrieg ruined his life. There's no communism to resist. It's just terrible. So instead, I will become Tito. That's right, I'm going to be playing some Serbia. Let's do it. Right, it's Serbia time. Let's do it. Thank you, Kaiserreich team. I don't know what this accent is. I want to know everything. First of all, let's take a look at the position of Serbia. This guy's not real. He's not real. He has a great mustache, but let's just pretend he's Tito, okay? There's no communism, but we will grow, and we will unite Yugoslavia in one glorious, glorious empire. That's the plan. So, civilian economy, of course, blah, 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 blah. National focuses. Oh, baby, look at that. It's very big. Well, it's big enough. So, first of all, we have choices. We have to wait until 37 to be able to make these political decisions. So, 1 full year and a month. But basically, here's what you have to do. So we can continue the regency. He's a regent for a decade. So far, he had to continue his rule to prevent Austrian aggression. With the Augsgleich happening in Austria, there are calls to install the crown prince Alexander as king. So we can just extend the rule as regent, and then we get some other stuff. Or we can crown the king, Alexander, as the crown prince Serbia as the new king. Form the monarchy. And then we can go absolutism or constitutionalism, which is very cool. One thing I like about going constitutionalism, except the fact that we... except the fact that we get a bit weaker, but we get consumer goods factories minus 10%. So the thing of absolutism is that we get some very nice ministers, some division core attack on core territory, and glory to the king. Ooh, and allows us to get 10% unity and political power gain. Or democracy on the Balkans. Ooh. And this requires a democratic Bulgaria. Ugh, I don't want that. Go away. So then we can go to the Congress of Belgrade and form the Belgrade Pact with Romania and Greece, a formal alliance aimed at Bulgaria. And then we get a couple choices. We can go ultimatum. So basically that means we go to war with them, and we can end the occupation. So Bulgaria does not exist. Any owned state is a core Bulgaria. Restore an independent Bulgaria. No. And then develop in democratic, or integrate it with Macedonia. So gain core on Macedonia and develop it. Greater Serbia, we can form like a Greater Serbian nation, conquer some stuff in all this good stuff. When you go to the Albanian question, annex Albania, and then a Serbian nation. Ooh. Or even better, we can go form Yugoslavia, which is what we're going to be doing. We have to own quite a lot of things. Illyria doesn't exist, owns all this territory, gains core on this and this, and conquers Slovenia. And we're going to basically just make everyone amazing. Free Bosnia, gains conquer, focus on... Blah, blah, blah. Cool, claim Dalmatia, amazing. We can't do that, however, until after May 37, so basically we have to do this, and then we have to do the Belgrade Pact. We have economic policy for industry focuses, so we can go civilian and military. War industry for 2 military. Steel and tungsten, which is really nice. And then, or mechanization for building slots. So I think this one is going to be the one we want. And we get research. Army reform for superior firepower or a grand battle plan. We'll be going superior firepower. Even though we get a couple mill factories in here. Ooh. Recruitable population 3%. Oh, that's really good. Oh no. I don't want grand battle plan doctrine though. But 3% recruitable is very useful. Urgh. We can go Air Force and stuff like that. Damn it, I really do want that, but it's okay. We're going to get cores on states, though, so we're going to grow. So let's do our basic, our lovely stuff. John Lakota, thank you for that follow, buddy. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, my friend? So we're getting some electrical engineering, all the necessary construction stuff. Let's start building some more factories, man. So I guess the first focus is going to be just the economic policy and focus on industry and get factories. Mobilization of the masses, though. Grand Battle Plan is so terrible, though. Oh, it's so bad. But it's still used. This is still good. Oh, it's so wasted. Damn it. 3% pop, though. With superior firepower, support tooling, motorized, more superior firepower, armor as well. Division recovery rate and core territory, and recruitable pop 1. Okay, so we'll go left side. That's fine. This is a serious chat delay. There is a bit of a serious chat delay, but that's okay. We'll survive. Focus on industry. Let's do it. And of course, our individual infantry equipment. Let's do it. And we'll just trade for one of these bad boys. And then we go max speed. The Kingdom of Serbia. Assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand by Serb nationalists in 1914 was the catalyst that began the Weltkrieg. Despite expecting an easy campaign, Austrian forces only managed to occupy Serbia. Ow, hey, I was reading that. Stop it. They were made to occupy Serbia in late 1915 because of the entrance of Bulgaria in the war. After the war, Serbia's southern territories were handed over to Bulgaria, while the remainder was kept under Austrian occupation until 26, when the Austrians were forced to withdraw troops due to ethnic tensions. Since Siberia struggled to survive, keeping a low profile in light of the knowledge that she could not stand up to any sort of military attack. Over time, the governors got increasingly anti-Austrian and jingoistic, knowing that they could not hope to defeat Austria. They've instead turned their attention southwards, towards the lands occupied by Bulgaria. Several diplomatic talks have already been conducted with the Romanian Greek governments with the view of undermining Bulgarian hegemony in the region. A formal alliance is not far off. Can we successfully steer a course to triumph in the Bulgarian matter? And if so, can she finally defeat the old enemy Austria and realize her dream of pan-Slavic union? Yes. Yes. We will grow. Yugoslavia is the only one that's allowed to exist. So obviously we have an infantry deficit which we're going to make up, and then we'll start recruiting troops. Our divisions are pretty basic. Although one has artillery, which is kind of cool. Hey, Hercules, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Form Yugoslavia, you fake Brit. That's the plan. I must form Yugoslavia and bring back Tito. Illyria? Pfft. Albania? Pfft. Yugoslavia? Pfft. Okay, so just Tirana and Girodesia. Hey, Derby, welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining me. So the thing is, if I go down the route of forming Yugoslavia, ideology is grown. I actually don't really care about ideology being grown because my political party is going to grow. It's going to change pretty frequently. So if I get Yugoslavia, I have to own quite a lot of stuff, and Illyria to not exist. But I can only have Albania in question and conquer Albania if I go down Greater Serbia. Millennium Dawn at a different point. That's absolutely Derby. Black Monday, very nice. So, how do I get Albania if I can't have that? Ceruleans have been elected in France. Alright. Grand Parliament's nice, not amazing. I hate Grand Parliament, man. I only did it when it makes historical sense. Ever since inception, the Second Commune was not uniform in its policy, blah 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 blah. Ceruleans were orthodox syndicalists and wished to forge a more centralized state. Great. Just justify them. I guess I could just justify them, but then they're going to join unions if I justify them, not like the dickheads they are. Getting core in Bosnia. Free Bosnia on Illyria. That's cool. Gotta go Slavic Federation to do that. A federation of slave people under Serbian unionship. Yeah, it's gotta be Yugoslavia. Form Yugoslavia. No, yeah, so I basically have to just declare on them normally. It's kind of weird, man. That's pretty strange. Alright, cool. Would have preferred to be able to conquer Albania, but hey, whatever. Oh, but they're part of the Ottomans as well. Hey, Derp Chat, what's up, my friend? Welcome back to the stream. Playing Serbia. Going live for the YouTubes. What's up, my friend? Right. We're kicking some butt with the manpower here. Hey, Satellia, welcome back to the stream. Okay, now we wait for a long time. Altania has been remilitarized. New economic policy. Okay, so let's start working down the... Probably going to focus on industry rather than agriculture because I don't really care about supporting the peasants because I don't like them. Mechanization is cool because they're building slots, but this gives me actual flat factories, but also resources, so I don't have to trade so much. So that's the same thing as effective factories. So let's grab this. It's gonna be nice. Political situation is we're trying to form Greater Serbia, and by that I mean, well, not Greater Serbia, Yugoslavia, which is going to be all of this. In 1 year's time, we're going to be at war with Bulgaria. So in fact, I should actually start recruiting troops now. Yeah, let's start recruiting some troops now. And we'll put them right there. The First International Congress, don't care. Yeah, great leader Tito. Well, not really, but consider me Tito Drahil, alright? Tito Drahil. That's exactly what we are. Our ministers are interesting, actually. Construction speed bonus, which is cool. Annie Kenny has been elected chairman of Britain. Oh, we got a woman in the freaking charge of Britain. Focus on peace. Apologetic clerk. Oh, this is cool. So it makes, if they're the AI, it makes them get peace more likely. Resource gain efficiency and production efficiency cap, which is awesome. And daily political power gain of minus 2% consumer goods. So a genuinely decent, decent ministers. So Annie Kenny was, if you don't know already, look at that. She besides her really crazy eyes, Annie Kenny was a political activist during the suffragette movement, trying to get the vote for women. But then, obviously, after the vote for women was won, she retired to Hampshire or wherever and became a mother. But in this reality, she didn't have a reason to. She stayed in politics because of serious problems. Right. Our population is obviously absolutely bloody terrible. We're basically never going to get any form of significant military for a long time because it's gonna take a while before we have a chance to get that. I mean, we're gonna get all these focuses down here, which I really like. I know this. I'm British. Awesome. Once we get to 37, we can choose one of these. I'm trying to see if there's a really particularly good one. I kind of like the idea of constitutionalism, because although I lose some political power, like, the 10% consumer goods factory is stupid good. And democracy on the Balkans, its ideology drift defense, it's not that interesting. And if we go absolutism, all we get is head of government for construction speed, ideology growth, ideological crusader. Production efficiency cap is quite nice. And consumer, increase consumer goods, and what the hell? Divisions organization minus 10. No, thank you. What the hell is that? Alright, so let's keep going down this. Let's invest in the railroads. Yeah, that's uniquely terrible. Jesus. Monument on here, which is a core territory bonus, and then glory to the king, which is 150 political power, and then we can get a strong state, which is unity and political power growth. That's pretty crap. Oh, you just donated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Zeus, but for some reason it's not popped up. There is sometimes a bit of a delay in that, so just give it some time, and it will eventually show up. It sometimes takes a little while, but that's okay. Polish military seizes control. Oh no, the Arab Congress. It's kind of weird that it's not shown up, actually. Isn't that weird? What the hell? It should just take a little while, my friend. Thank you. Give it time. Oh, there we go. I've received it, but it hasn't shown us a thing. Thank you very much for the donation, man. I really appreciate that. We are doing okay. We're doing okay. Hey, we have the same number of viewers. We have subscribers as well. Damn Poles. Hey, man. Polish are cool. The Vladislav Stikorski? Oh, dear God, you're pop. What conscription laws am I on? Well, it is limited, thankfully, so we can go higher. We can go to extensive once we have the equipment necessary to recruit the soldiers. So it's not a big deal. Vidovans represents the day to commemorate St. Prince Lazar, the Serbian holy martyrs who gave their lives to defend the true faith in the Battle of Kosovo against Ottoman Empire in 1389. What? National holiday. Oh, cool. Just like Ottomans, they have things that give them continuous political power. Amazing. I imagine that means they're going to lose political power as the time goes on. Hey, here's the Aldrafish spam from Drewby to let you know that we appreciated your donation, Zeus. Thank you. We? That's right, we. The royal we. The royal we. What do I want here? Let's do this. Remove kebab. Well, that's going to be the gradual plan as well. And I want to conquer... Basically, my goal here is obviously form Yugoslavia and conquer this whole area and destroy Russia and the Ottomans. After that, I can go to world domination, but at the very least, I want to do that. That's the least of that plan. Keep on recruiting those men, guys. Let's go. Invest in them railroads. Nice. And now that we've invested in some railroads, we will grab war industry to get those 2 extra military factories, and then I'll go up to get the doctrine bonus, and then I will come back through the focus tree to get the mining complex, and I can start working down this as well, because there are some more factories here. Ask not who removes the kebab. Ask not for people to help to remove kebab. Ask if you can remove kebab yourself. Ideology is grown. Don't really care about ideology being grown, because as again, my ideology is actually going to change quite a lot. I will talk about that at the end of the episode, Zeus, for Aldrafish. It is you that will get removed. Concentrated industry. Cool. I'll talk about that at the end of this episode in 20 minutes. Right. Not a lot I can really grab just yet. Let's get resource gain efficiency. Wait, what do we actually have resource-wise? A tiny bit of steel. That is depressing. That is exceedingly depressing. Here we go. First rule of E4. Yeah, alright, let's keep going. We got this. And by we got this, I mean we wait quietly and hope everything goes okay. Look at that, we're actually recruiting some dudes. It's amazing. I'm actually getting a chance to recruit more soldiers. Just keep trading more dudes, because we're gonna need to pile on the units. Like, just pile them on. Actually, you know what? No, let's start training, because we're actually gonna need some artillery as well. Yeah, we are actually gonna need some artillery, because at the moment we have 4 of those and 3 of those, and obviously we need these because they have the support ability, and we're gonna be going superior firepower, so it's really useful. Yeah, Serbia does kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty painful. Jingoistic reclaimers, nationally in 3% recruitable population. Serbia lost the Weltkrieg due to a small rump state. The government, however, is very vocal about reconquering all lost territory and getting all Serbs to live in Serbia. Such a country is highly militarized. Nice. And yeah, let's get army reform, 20 experience, and superior firepower doctrine. Brilliant. Good stuff. And we will just trade for some more. Oh wait, hang on. Just got an event and I canceled it by accident. God damn it. Some bitch. Okay, so yeah, we need some steel. But I also really would like... Oh, I don't have to trade for tungsten. I should have got the steel. It's okay. The opening of a new parliament building. Construction of the new parliament building started in 1907, with the cornerstone being laid by King Peter I. The Weltkrieg delayed the construction. The original plans to the building were lost, but the reconstruction of the plans was by Pavel Ivic. The interior, designed by Nikolai Krasnov in the manner of academic traditionalism. The construction of the building was recently completed. Oh, yeah. Cool. Now, is there... I actually have some political power spare now, so I could do something. I could actually go early mobilization. That might help. It's only 5% consumer goods, though, so it's not a gigantic thing. Abyssinia has declared war on Eritrea, and Jack Reed is elected as president. Ooh. Savvy political operator during his time in Russia, and is a dedicated proponent of syndicalism. Syndicalism. And this stance has made it enemies in society, but the AFP contests the election results, however. Eritrea revolts. Ethiopia has only gained the Weltkrieg, the prized coastal possession of Eritrea, is now in open revolt. Disgruntled by oppression, disrespect, and overtaxation, the oppressed Muslim and Christian forces of the nation have rallied under one flag in which to free their country. Whoa. Eritrean War of Independence has begun. I mean, who's going to really help them? Like, they'll wreck them, surely. 6 to 11, 40. Yeah, they'll wreck them. What's the big deal? Pretty honored the grand Serbian independence of Belgrade. They fought to their last dying breath. That's right, and we will honor them. I will play that if you remind me at the end of the episode, buddy. So, what are the kind of things we could add? So, we could actually add some intelligence, some different intelligence things. Oh, we're going to lose those the moment that we change over. The moment we change over from our to another dude. So, there's not really a point doing that. We could actually go good stability here. Let political power go under 0. We are gaining a decent amount of political power. Yeah, let's go to good stability. Yeah, good stability. Which gives me some more consumer goods and also higher production of stuff. Mechanical computing, support weapons. So we're going to let one of those tick up because we're going to be able to go to our doctrines next. Actually, we'll let the other one tick up as well so we can get the production efficiency bonuses. First political power is being spent on stability and consumer goods. That's right. We must grow, my friends. We must grow. We must grow. You know what? Let's actually trade for that steel. Because I actually really need to be able to produce enough weaponry. Otherwise, there's no point at all. There we go. We're going to need to start cranking out some artillery as well. When I go for the research slot after you get the resources, I will be, yes, I'll be going into the resources and then the research bonus. So screw factories right now, but let's get the resources because it's going to allow us... So hang on, let's actually click on it. We're not actually reading these. Larger industry, we need to push for larger industry. Our army while large and we're need for reform so we can keep up with the developments of other countries. General Nedic proposes that we focus on an offensive army while we need to reclaim our lost territories. It's all about the disaster. And then, as part of the industrialization program, a new, larger pit has to be opened at the Bohr mining complex. This expansion and modernization of our production capacities will help to support our growing industry. Bitchin'. Oh, yeah. I'm excited. Alright. Now, our next political power growth, we will jump over to extensive conscription. Ah, we actually can't do that. It's only 100, actually. Because we have to be at war. Oh, man, we have to be at war. So we can't go extensive until we're at war. That's okay. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's lighter. Ah! I feel ashamed. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do this. Alright, so we've got superior firepower doctrines. One's lighter. Ah. Terrible. Okay, cool. So I kind of wasted some days research there. Yeah, one's a little lighter. Okay. We're building up them troops. let's take a look at our generals right now. So we have a field marshal of the old guard and a general out of command of. That's pretty bad. Oh man, leader experience gain minus 25%, but entrenchment. Go disarm nations, the only way to go. You raise a fine point. Cost me political power though. Actually, no, it doesn't. All right, let's get this guy. Let's put him on this. Put him on the spot. Boop. That's actually pretty good. Difference between yogurt and the USA. I don't know. What is the difference between yogurt and the USA? All right, let's keep going to our production growth. There we are. We're expanding. It's just taking a long time. All right, now we can start working on some artillery. War mining complex and give me that research slot. Oh wait, no, I can go to no. I can go to Crown the King now, can't I? Damn, I should have done that. There comes fat free. So we're gonna have. I think I am gonna crown the king. I mean, freedom is cool, but all, but nah, screw that. I'm gonna go crown the king. And then we're gonna have to go conquest of Belgrade. Oh, that's like really fast. And then ultimate into Bulgaria. All right. Hey guys, what's the difference between why is drinking American beer and having sex in a canoe basically the same thing? It's because it's fucking close to water. I love that one. Social reform, end of American democracy. Surprising news: President Herbert Hoover, whose administration proved incapable, is inviting General Douglas MacArthur to take the reins of the country. What? But Jack Reed won the election. What are you talking about? Social reform achieves Italian majority. Fifth Congress of Greater Italian Italy, known to the rest of the world as the Social Republic of Italy, has ended the Italian reform. Ooh, more peaceful transition. Alright, let's get some of these guys. There we go. Now we're going to start adding artillery to everything. And there's the Civil War. And there's the Civil War. New viewers, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. Second American Civil War. Yep. Okay, let's do this thing. Good stability is helping. Mimi Kaiserreich, so you move kebab while playing fitting music. You bet, my friend, you bet. Except no music, because I'm recording it live. Yeah, artillery is indeed OP. How many troops does Bulgaria have? 15 to 28, actually. That's actually insanely good. So once we've done this, we're going to have to go Congress of Belgrade. Can anyone else start the Bulgarian push? Let's take a look. I don't think they can, no. Reclaiming Debrecen. They can, so they actually get the focus on it. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that then. Yep, Eritrea was seized, obviously. Yeah. I have a feeling maybe we should try and rush. Play the remove kebab song. It's a good plan. I have a feeling we probably should try and rush Congress of Belgrade and all that. It's going to be after 1st of May once this is finished, so we'll do that and then we'll go ultimatum. Once we have the Belgrade Pact founded, of course. And then we'll be able to spend our political power on achieving our ends and getting extensive conscription. Alright guys, this will be the end of our very first episode. We're preparing for the invasion into Bulgaria. As soon as this is done, it's just taken a couple days, too many. What's the difference between Algernon and Apple? This will be interesting, Druby. There it is. Now we'll go Conquest of Belgrade. We lost a large part of our country to Austria and Bulgaria. Because we can't take on Austria right now, we need to look southwards. We can convene a Congress in Belgrade to remain in Greece. A formal alliance aimed at Bulgaria. They both are disappointing. Both are boring. Absolutely right. I'll know that I'm boring. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do be sure to check out all the other series I have on my channel. Leave me a like and a comment. Let me know what you think of the series. If you've enjoyed it, please do let me know. And of course, subscribe if you would like to see more and more Kaiserreich series. I was Alger, and I'll continue to be, and this has been some Hearts of N4 Kaiserreich playing as the Mimi Titoslavia. That's my name. Bye-bye.